Died. He was 59. He collapsed at a hospital in Manchester after going there for an outpatient's appointment. Les Dawson will be remembered as a comedian and game show host, but he's best known for his monologues about his fictional home life. His friend of 25 years, Ken Dodd, described him as a national monument. Our arts correspondent Nick Hyam looks back at his life.
I was born here in College in Thornton Street. In those days, it was, of course, a very narrow cobble street with small terrace houses. And there were small houses, too. I always remember the kitchen in ours. The ceiling was so low, the only fish you could cook was plate.
From a poverty-stricken childhood in Manchester, complete with day trips to Blackpool, Les Dawson went on to become the archetypal northern comic. He tried his luck as a writer in Paris and a pianist in North Country clubs before turning to humour. He was the master of the funny face. Someone once said his features looked like the result of necking with a steamroller. His verbal humour combined gloom with an acid wit. His first wife, Meg, was a constant target for jokes, along with his mother-in-law.
Hitler was my mother-in-law. Nobody knows that. But she actually fled to this country disguised as an au pair girl. And I married her daughter. They're away now, they're invading Poland. It fits. The slipper, it fits.
He was one of Britain's greatest pantomime dames, who always denied he was a misogynist, and a comic writer of talent who produced much of his own material. In 1989, he married a second time. He and his wife Tracy had their first baby last autumn. He was generous and warm-hearted, an acute observer of human foibles, who wrote 12 novels, as well as making countless appearances on stage and television. Tonight, a fellow northern comic paid tribute.
This is a national tragedy. This is a great loss. Les Dawson, I looked up to Les and admired him and always said he was the greatest British droll comedian. He was really superb. He was a comic genius because he was a creative man. He wrote all his own material.
For Les Dawson on stage, nothing went right. His style was doom-laden, but his talent was for making millions laugh.